It's cookie time. Good. Oh, okay, okay. What's up, big guy? What's up, big guy? Good ride, dude. Good ride. Yes. So the last video, I introduced you guys to everyone, talked a little bit about it, but when you're on a ranch, it's not complete without horses. So I'm gonna be headed over to my neighbors today. We're gonna ride some horses. I'm gonna be getting prepared to build stables here so that we can get some rescue horses in here. So yeah, I'm gonna take you along for a ride. Literally. But I'll introduce you over there, show you what we're doing, and yeah, and then we'll cut it up and put it out there for you. So I hope you like it. So one of the great things that I love about living on a ranch is I don't have any neighbors. I own the property next door to me, and yeah, I barely have neighbors, so I actually have to drive over to, you know, ride the horses and everything. And don't worry, I'm driving on my property right now, so that's why I'm filming, because I can drive this blindfolded. But it's one of those things with my ranch that I really enjoy is that we're secluded out here. We're packed back in like the mountains of Leona Valley, you'd say, which I'll show you guys the little view like that. But yeah, this is where we are. And it's, you know, really lucky to be able to have this. I've worked really hard for it, but you know, because nothing like this comes without a lot of work, a lot of sacrifice. But if you want to do it, you can. Now I'm gonna be hitting the road. So, safety first. So now I'm hitting the road to get over there. So I mounted it and we are good to go. That way, I can show you guys as I'm coming up and be safe. You know what I'm saying? It's always about safety first, kids. So like I was saying, I have to drive to this neighbor's house because he's all the way on the far side past my property. Yeah, I'm here. So that was short-lived. But let me show you guys coming up to this property. Oh yeah, climbing that mountain. Isn't that beautiful? These are my only neighbors that I have over here. And that's his barn down there, which is where we are going right now. What? Come on. Come on. Where are you going? Huh? Hi. Uh-huh. So here's Elvis and Sophie. Yep. He gives a little bit. That head movement. Cookie for the good boy. What's up, big guy? What's up, big guy? Good ride, dude. Good ride. Yes. That's a wrap. That was a great ride. We're gonna be getting horses here pretty soon, so it's always good to get accustomed back into riding stuff, because I used to take care of horses a long time ago. But, you know, you need little refreshers sometimes for stuff like that. What's my alarm system doing? Huh? What you doing? Oh, you smell the horses? What up, Goo? What up, Goo? Hi, Goo. Come on, let's go. There we go. All right. How my kids doing? How my kids doing? Say hi, Goo. Okay, so now it's time to get back to work. On to another day. We out of here. Somewhere I haven't really shown you guys much of yet is what we call the Boss Lab. Now, I have a company that makes a bunch of different products and we make them all here. So I'm down here a lot, I'm formulating. We just make everything by hand and we ship everything out from here. So from boxing, packaging, products, all of it, it's all done down here. So it's a big part of my life, but I haven't covered it in many YouTube things yet, just because I'm always working. I'm always expanding when I'm down here, so I don't film a whole lot of stuff. But I'm gonna start taking you guys through and showing you a little bit of what I do, how I do it, so you guys can see, what the products are all about. I can show you guys, we make CBD bath bombs, so the whole process, you have to have it fine-tuned for bath bombs because otherwise they can break and it sucks and it's hard, but yeah, I tuned it and we good. Everything that is made with my company is all organic and natural and everything. We don't use chemicals and all sorts of stuff. So we have like our infusion bay. And the big thing about Boss, it's called Boss Crew, by the way, if you haven't figured that out. But the big thing about Boss is that we're looking to expand and actually build a warehouse and do all sorts of stuff. But it's at the same pace of us taking care of the rescue because everything that comes in through Boss Crew supports the rescue, the sanctuary. We also have a buy one, give one program where if you buy a bottle, you can put a rescue's name down that's registered with us and they can get a free bottle of CBD. It's just one of those things where I created the company, not to be a company, I created the company to help dogs and then help people because it was a passion. I had a dog that had a whole bunch of surgery and cancer and everything, and we weren't using CBD on him, so I switched over from my old industry and went right away because he had passed away and I wanted different alternatives for him. So created this, and then for the human side of it, actually my dad, he's an old school farmer, pigs and corn. That's where I grew up, was on a farm in Iowa. So the thing is he works really hard and it beats up his body quite a bit. So he's had surgeries, he had all this different stuff done, and the whole thing is he was on opioids, so he was taking pills, and it just wasn't for him. He was depressed and had digestion issues, stuff like that. So I had him start taking my dog's CBD, and I mixed him a couple special mixtures and formulated, and he was off all of his pills. He feels great. He's doing great. So I figured if I can help my dad, then I can help somebody else's dad, somebody else's mom, brother, so whatever it is, making quality products that work for someone that, they can use and have a better life. It's about quality of life at the end of the day. So that's why this all started. That's why I've been doing what I do. But our shelves are always getting emptied out because a lot of people have started to like the products and understand the quality that I put into it and that it's all made here on the ranch in Leona Valley. Nothing is outsourced, no white label, any of that stuff. I really I dislike that all these different companies are popping up and they're just white labeling. So they have one big lab, which there's a few big ones that do it, but they just have them stick a label on and then they ship it for them. And these people never even touch their product. They don't know what is actually in their bottle. But here, I extract it, I mix it, I form it, every single thing that needs to be done. We do it by hand, and it shows in how the product works differently. So a lot of people get turned off on CBD and stuff like that because they use a brand that the people push really hard, and maybe they have influencers and stuff, but it's not quality. They don't even know what's in it or the testing on it because a lot of people are still trying to figure it out and figure out the industry. But that's the thing about influencers too. If they aren't doing this and they're just pushing it, hopefully they're with a good brand because we don't pay to market. So anybody that supports us and puts our stuff out there, you're seeing it because they love our product and they actually want to help and help animals and all this different stuff. Because I won't put the money that could go to a rescue into marketing for some big person to push the product. We'll get there another way than doing that. That's how I look at it. Maybe it works for some people, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I'd rather spend money on dogs and rescuing and animals and stuff. So that's what we gonna do.
But I'm gonna go through, we'll get a little bit more into it, and I'll actually show you guys making the products and stuff like that. And if you like it, comment, let me know what else you wanna see. If you don't, say, keep it to animals or something like that. Just be nice about it. So, it's time to get to work. Here we go.